Up to now, we've visited some incredibly ornate churches, a place where every surface has something to say, where the detail pulls you in before you even take a step. They've been stunning and they've been intense, each one offering its own kind of drama. So for this episode, I thought we'd take a step back a little. Something quieter, simpler, a church that doesn't need to overwhelm to make a point. This is St Andrew's, one of the largest parish churches rebuilt by Christopher Wren after the Great Fire. And straight away you feel the difference. No heavy ornament, no crowded detail, just clear lines, calm proportions, and a sense of space that speaks for itself. At the east end of the church, the simplicity continues. The altar is restrained, the colours gentle, and the window above it brings a soft, steady light. Wren designed this church to feel ordered and balanced, and even in its most important space, that quiet clarity holds. In the 1960s, when the church was restored after wartime damage, the workers discovered that the foundations were far older and more complex than anyone realised. The restoration team, builders, architects, volunteers became genuinely attached to the place. They started eating lunch inside the empty nave, talking about the history, the light, the proportions. One of them later said it was the calmest room in London. Up in the gallery, the same sense of proportion carries through. The organ sits confidently without dominating the space, and the height of the nave gives everything a calm upward lift. It's elegant, but never really that showy. During the post-war restoration, this organ was cleaned, repaired and adjusted rather than replaced, preserving its traditional character. Today it remains a working instrument used for services, recitals and occasional lunchtime concerts, continuing a musical tradition that's been part of this church for more than 300 years. Even this little side chapel keeps the same simplicity. Nothing crowded, nothing competing for attention, just a neat, peaceful space for much quieter prayer. Before leaving, there are a few small details worth noting. The font is straightforward and unadorned, exactly in keeping with the rest of the church, a reminder that some of the most important moments in life begin in simple places. Beside it sits the Paschal candle, marked with the Alpha and Omega, the first and last of the Greek alphabet. It's quite a symbol of beginning and ending, and it fits the calm, unclattered character of the building. And on the wall nearby is the memorial to William Mellish, a figure of the parish's long civic history. It's not grand or elaborate, but it anchors the church to the people who shaped this part of London over the century. And of course, outside, just above the doorway, you'll see two small figures in blue coats, a boy and a girl. They're charity school children, dressed in the uniform once worn by pupils supported by the parish. St Andrew Holborn leaves you with a sense of clarity. Nothing here is trying to compete for attention. The architecture, the light, the small details around the edges of the space all work together in a quiet, steady way. It's a church built on balance and proportion, and it still carries that same character today. A place shaped by centuries of parish life, clarity and everyday Londoners passing through. Thank you so much for joining me on the Pew Review, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers!